Poetic Heathen. Hello and welcome to the Poetic Heathen. So this is a little poem that I wrote about the Sycamore Gap. Now, for those that aren't too familiar with the situation in the Sycamore Gap, on September the 28th, 2023, a rather famous tree, a sycamore tree, here in the UK, was cut down by unknown culprits. The national park that it's part of had no idea that this was going to happen, nor the National Trust. It was just a pure act of vandalism. And this sycamore tree was used in various movies, including a famous Robin Hood movie, in which one of the characters got stuck up in the tree and had to be rescued. And it inspired many creators, many photographers throughout the ages. And it's quite heartbreaking that such a national treasure was cut down. It's located in what's known as the Sycamore Gap, because it's a sycamore tree in the middle of a small valley, alongside Hadrian's Wall. That, of course, was a long wall built to keep the Picts out of England during those trying times. So, who actually did it is still up for debate. There have been multiple arrests, but people let free. There have been more culprits questioned, but to no avail. We still don't fully know who did it at the time of recording this video. So, by these events, I was inspired to write a little poem. So here it is. There once stood a tree. I hope you enjoy. There once was a tree that stood proud and tall. For hundreds of years a sentinel of Hadrian's Wall. The times where Romans and Picts fought and clashed. For that great tree, time had come and gone in a flash. Despite just rocks and moss on which it nourished, the tree grew tall and even flourished. The tree that stood alone in the valley, soon bad news would make people rally. Along came culprit, probably bored, wanting more. Approached the great tree and fired up their chainsaw. Was all cut down, destroyed in one night. As people woke in the morning, had gone, taken flight. On TV, radio, papers, UK in an uproar. For what happened to that beloved sycamore? Soon people wept and cried in pain. Others too hasty pointed the blame. Was this it, the old tree's death? To hear of new life, for months the nation held its breath. Finally, the news that many had doubted. Upon the tree stump, new life had sprouted. And once again, this place on the map, for new hope has sprouted at Sycamore Gap. And so there we have it. There once stood a tree by the poetic heathen. It is quite a sad story, especially those who feel a bond with nature, as many a pagan does. But investigations are still ongoing, and hopefully one day they will find who did it. And look on the bright side, at least new life is sprouting. And they have some cuttings that have been planted as well, I believe. So they will stand a mighty tree once again at Sycamore Gap, that I have no doubt. But if you like this content, please hit that like button. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit the subscribe and notification bell icon to stay updated when I upload more poems and stories and maybe some other pagan related content in the future. But until next time, love and blessings to each and every one of you.